big smallmouth. Wow. This is really, really something. I thought I had a big pickerel, which is what I wanted. Now, when would anybody ever say they wanted a pickerel over a smallmouth? That's pretty crazy talk. But that's a nice smallie. We'll get him in here and see if we can get something else. Tell you what I'm doing today, folks, and you know, this is a really different fishery for me. I've come to Henderson Harbor because this winter we discovered that there were some really, really big pickerel here. Isn't that a beautiful bass? Boy, I'll tell you what. You can't beat the fishing along Lake Ontario and the St. Lawrence River. In all the bays and in the in-waters, in the spring, these big fish will come in here. And this is an example of that. That's a really big bass. But that's not what we're after today. I'm after these huge chain pickerel. And they've got huge because of the gobies that they feed upon. And I'm telling you, these are some of the biggest pickerel I've ever seen. Now, to give you an example, I'll show you one that I caught a little while ago before we rigged up our camera to show you. But this is the size of these pickerel. Look at how fat and thick that fish is. And that's what we're after today. Now, I've had several, but for some reason I'm not hooking them well on the jig. And I'll tell you why I think they're hitting the jig. I don't think the pickerel are hitting well today. But this jig allows me to fish in the deeper water where they are, and allows it to go down near the bottom. And I think these fish are hanging near the bottom. So that's what I'm using, a bucktail jig. You know, the fact that that smallmouth hit, you would think would mean there'd be other smallies right in this area. So I'm going to stay here for a second. See if we can catch another fish.